keep you up to date. Take care, stay safe. Okay, and here I am at the City Library, John Dobson Street, and my next part of my journey will be on a bus like that, Flixbus, from here to London Victoria in about an hour. I got here really early, but it's very important to know where your connections are. And that's why I'm here early. Now, this is the Flixbus. Next stage of the journey, around 7 hours. Well, it would appear the most popular bus is the Mega Bus. This one's going to Leeds, and no one's actually heard of this Flixbus, so I hope it's all good. Okay, so I'm on board. The numbering system for the seats isn't what they gave on the thing, so the number 20 seat doesn't exist. Anyway, I'm near the back, and it's a nice enough coach, you know. But there is a toilet next to me where I decided to sit, so I'm not sure if it's a good idea. It's actually I just noticed there's a skylight there. I wonder if that will open to let some air in. That might be possible. I'll check that now. Well, I went to have a look. It's an emergency exit. How the hell you get out of there, I don't know. If you're young and fit, maybe. So, we're waiting to go. Not many people on. Okay, so the coach got in about 20 minutes early, which is great. I didn't quite know where I'm going, and I found a pub here, so I think it's called, but it's got beautiful Green King IPA. Here it is, one of my favourite beers, and I haven't seen that up north since I moved up there. So anyway, here we are in this pub, enjoying a beer. I can get a Green Line coach pretty much any time, 11:30, 12, 12:30, whatever. Just have a drink, just enjoy it. It's a long journey, and I'm showing you it as we go. This is a good pub. So now, after a nice pint and a half, I'm waiting for the Green Line 757 that goes 24 hours to Luton. The next one goes at 11:30 p.m. and it will get me there about 1:45. I've then got about 3.5 hours to wait, I think, more than that possibly, 4.25 hours before I can check in and drop my bag off. So yeah, here we are in Victoria or Belgravia, whichever one you want to think of it as, and we get the 757 here. It's strange because normally when I come, it's actually already here, so I'm guessing it's on its way from Luton. And here it is, turned up well on time. Okay, Google gets it wrong sometimes. The bus went to the guy have his break for a little while. It doesn't go until midnight, so half an hour waiting here. So he'll try and come back a little bit earlier for me, knowing I'm here. So I suppose I won't get to Luton till 1:15 or 1:20. Giving me 3 hours and 45 minutes to wait to check in my suitcase and go through and maybe get a drink to the other side. Anyway, it's an interesting journey. I hope you're following me nicely, and we'll see what happens next. And so we're on the 757 to Luton, waiting to go. It's quite a salubrious coach. I don't know if you can see, but it's actually quite a nice coach. It's only better than the one I came down on, although it doesn't have a toilet. So about an hour and a quarter. It's looking good, and journey is moving fast now. Don't forget, if you like what we're doing, to like the video. Why not, you know? If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. We're going to do quite a bit of videoing over the next few days. We're going to see we'll have this one. We've still got one to come of Whitley Bay. You may have seen that now. It's been out a day or so. I'm going to edit that when I get there. And then we're going to have one of the hotel just north of Kyiv, in like near a lake and that. We'll see what that one's like. The journey to Kyiv to Kharkiv. I imagine I'll do that one. And then of course the Airbnb, which I always try and do. There's 2 Airbnbs to come. And safely at London Luton Airport. And there goes the Green Line bus back out. Finishes off into town. And now I've got, well, quite a long time to kill. But it's a nice day, it's a nice night. It's 18 degrees out here. I can sit outside if I want to. Next step, Wizz Air, Luton, Kyiv. Well, at this time of night it's completely empty. There's a number of people, a few people around, but obviously no one being checked in. It's going to be a complete change in 4 hours. It'll be absolutely heaving over here. People going to Kyiv. And so we see at 3:40 AM, much more full set of lines, queues. Unfortunately I can't get in the queue yet. Another 20 minutes. But there it is. How an airport starts to fill up. So I'm in the queue to get on board the plane, and there's the plane there, Wizz Air. And everybody else is priority so far, and I'm the only one that's not priority. So that kind of means that I'm special and they're not, eh? Okay, so I'm here in sort of arrival sort of an area we've been put into. It wasn't clear. I spent a long time in here, but eventually I found out that we have to have rapid antigen test. Backwards and forwards to the border control, because everyone said it's about the 2 injections. Anyway, finally had it done, and now we have to wait 20 minutes for the test to come through, but it's still quite rapid. So then after that we can go to border control and get through. So the journey has been good, but difficult at the end here. Yes, finally through that hurdle. Now for the taxi to the city centre, and another one to the hotel after we've eaten and got some change.